Hi everyone, and welcome to Sweet Pea Seeds Inspirations. My name is Sydney, and today we are going to make this cute little heart-shaped pocket. Great for Valentine's Day as it is approaching shortly for your little ones or your loved ones. You can add some candy in there. You can add some crochet hooks if you know somebody else that crochets, some notions, maybe a knitting needle or two. Just whatever you would like, you can fill this pocket up and even add a liner to it to add a great touch if you would like. So this is very basic, beginner friendly, as we will be using some chain stitches along with double crochets, and that is it. You will make 2 of the hearts and you will sew those together. Now I did sew them inside out and then flipped it. And if you would like, you can also block to give it a little bit more of a heart shape. That is completely up to you. Now let's go over some materials that I did use for today's tutorial. So first off, I did use a worsted weight yarn. This is some big twists in a blush pink color. I don't really remember what the color is, but it is kind of like a blush pink. And then I used a 5.5 millimeter hook. Use whatever yarn and whatever hook that suits that yarn that you would like. And then you are going to need a tapestry or a darning needle to weave in your ends, but also sew your 2 pieces together, and along with a pair of scissors. That is it. So let's go ahead and begin. For today's tutorial, you can either use the magic loop or you can do the chain method, which is what I prefer. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a slip knot, and then I'm going to chain up 6. And then I'm going to slip stitch back into that very first chain to make my circle. Now, if you are doing the magic loop method, this is where you will start to chime in. So we're going to go ahead and chain 3. And then we are going to place 3 double crochets into that ring. And when I am working the ring, I like to make sure that I am crocheting over top of my tail. That way I can close it in a little bit more once I am done. So again, we're going to go ahead and place 3 double crochets into that ring. And once you have that done, we're going to chain 3 and turn our work. And now for row number 2, we're going to place 3 double crochets in between this first stitch and the second stitch. So right in between those 2, we're going to place 3 double crochets. And then we're going to skip to the last stitch and the stitch right before that last one. And we are going to place 4 double crochets in between that space. So it's going to be right before that chain 3. Again, you're going to place 4 double crochets into that space. And that is row number 2. For row number 3, we're going to go ahead and chain 3, turn our work, and in between that first and second stitch, we're going to place 3 double crochets in between. We're going to skip to this next opening that is between the 2 clusters. So right here, we're going to place 3 double crochets. And then we're going to skip between the last stitch and the second to last stitch. which that last stitch is that chain 3, and we're going to place 4 double crochets into that space. That is row number 3. For row number 4, go ahead and chain 3, turn your work, place 3 double crochets between that first and second stitch, skip to the next opening, which is between the 2 clusters. Place 3 double crochets in between those 2 clusters. Once you have those 3 made, we're going to go to the next opening and place 3 double crochets into that opening. So between the middle and the last cluster, you're going to place 3 double crochets. And then we are going to skip to the second to last and that chain 3 stitch and place 4 double crochets. That is row number 4. For row number 5, we're going to go ahead and chain 3, turn our work. Again, we're going to place 3 double crochets in between that first and second stitch. And then we're going to go to the next opening between the 2 clusters. Place 3 double crochets. Go to the next opening, place 3 double crochets. And into the next opening, 3 double crochets. And in between that second to last and that chain 3 stitch, we're going to place 4 double crochets. That was row number 5. For row number 6, we're going to go ahead and chain 3, turn our work, and we're going to skip to that very first opening between the first and second cluster, and we're going to place 3 double crochets into that space. Go to the next opening between the 2 clusters and place 3 double crochets. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So into the next opening between the 2 clusters, we're going to place 3 double crochets. And 1 more time between the 2 clusters, place 3 double crochets. And once you have that last cluster of stitches, we're going to place a double crochet into the top of that chain 3 here. And for row number 7, which is going to be our final row, we're going to go ahead and chain 3, turn our work, And we're going to go to the opening that is between the first and second cluster. So we're going to skip right here. We're going to go in between the first and second cluster and place 3 double crochets. We're going to go ahead and chain 3 into the next opening between the 2 clusters. We're going to place a slip stitch, and then we are going to chain 3 again. We're going to go into that last opening between the 2 clusters and place 3 double crochets. And then we are going to chain 3. And then we are going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 from the previous row. And there is our heart. You're going to go ahead and make 2 of these. And once you have made 2 of them, you're going to actually sew those 2 together, only partial way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew starting off from row 5 all the way down and around until I have made it to the other side of row 5. And all you have left to do is weave in any loose ends, and there is our cute little heart-shaped pocket. You can add some candy in there. If you know somebody who crochets as well, you can add some crochet hooks, maybe some notions, or even a knitting needle or 2. But that is it for today's tutorial. I just want to say thank you for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can feel free to email me. I do have many other tutorials as far as crocheting goes, knitting, and even Tunisian crochet. But again, I just want to say thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.